I'm down like 12 pounds, like for me, and like to keep it off, it's like has not been a thing for me in so many years. I would sometimes do like a 30-day diet or whatever, and it would come off and then I would just gain it right back. And it was really short term, but right now I'm able to lose weight and keep it off. I've had a regular cycle ever since I, got it taken out. I've been normal. And even if it's, not exactly to the date, I'm still getting a cycle every month, and it's not, terribly heavy. I don't have awful symptoms. My mood swings that I was having while I had the IUD in now have like subsided. I don't feel like that crazy kind of up and down all the time, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like, again, I decided that this summer I wasn't going to work, and I had to do that for like me and my stress. And because I know, especially things that we talk about, like PCOS is so much worse and triggered by stress. So I really decided to put myself first and, kind of take that step to continue on this instead of going through it. And I've been sleeping better. So I feel like everything's been so good recently. My skin's clearing up. I don't feel like I can't get through the day without caffeine or a nap or anything like that. So it's all been really good things. So I'm super happy. Everything's been really great. I think really looking at it more as like a whole person approach. So instead of just, going to the doctor and saying, okay, here's a Band-Aid, here's hormonal birth control, here's the IUD, we're going to try metformin. And then I had the one doctor saying to me about the gastric bypass surgery to try to lose weight. And, it was all these things that I feel like were surface level, where we really went deeper. And we did, I did the oat testing. We looked at what like my diet was like, the things that I was eating specifically, and doing the monitoring the blood sugar and my glucose and all of that. I feel like all of the little pieces are what really, when we put it together, it's what kind of helped find what worked best, instead of just, okay, you're going to try this and this may help your symptoms, but it's really not going to help the root cause of the problem. Overall feeling better. And, I went through my closet today. I took the day off. I went through my closet today. It was the first summer that like I can still wear the same shorts that I had last summer because I haven't gained weight, or like I'm not struggling to be like, oh my God, I have to order a ton of new clothes because they don't fit me anymore. But then also like I don't feel that like overall just sense of like, ugh, what I did. Like I'm getting a, relief when I have a regular cycle, which I feel like was a big problem for me, where when I was on birth control or I had in my IUD, I wasn't having a normal cycle. So everything was just kind of built up. And then I think I felt that physically, and I'm not anymore. And then with the fatigue and the sleep, like I'm sleeping better. I just feel like when I eat better too, and I stay away from the things that I'm supposed to stay away from that aren't helpful to me, I feel better. So, really it's been great. So I'm super happy the last couple of months. And I know that one thing that we talked about, that like I can be doing all of these things, but like until that gets figured out, it's kind of like a roadblock. And like it really truly was, because now I feel like everything's going the way I want it to at a much quicker pace. Yeah. I think the biggest thing is that there are a lot of surface level solutions, but they're not really solutions. They're really just Band-Aids. And it's really hard to take something, especially when it's a doctor that's saying to you, well, we're going to try this, you're going to try this. And it's like, okay, but there's a lot more. And I think the best thing is that instead of just going for those Band-Aid solutions, really going deeper and finding out what's the root cause. So like, I know for me, it was a lot of lifestyle things. For others, it's trauma or stress, or there's something more going on. That I think if you want the results and you want to be going where you want to go, wherever it is, whether it's to get pregnant or to get a normal cycle or to lose weight or anything like that, like you have to trust the process and take the time to really do the things that you're being told to do, but doing the things that are going to help, because they do work. You know what you're talking about. So, trusting the things that you've said too. And even sometimes it's hard, but that's what I always say. Like, when I would come on, like after maybe I hadn't been on for like a week or two, and it was like, oh, I needed that like quick little like kick in the butt too, to be like, all right, we know that this is how this is going to go. You just have to do it, and it works.